I have really high hopes for this year. We came off a great year last year, making nationals. Nationals was maybe a bit of a letdown for the team, and that we didn't perform kind of consistently in all the events like we had all year. But we still, I mean, we had some individual, like Carter's individual performance in the slalom was unbelievable. Probably one of the best performances in our history. So with that coming back and with the recruiting class we have coming in, we have a huge freshman class. And I'm expecting big things from them. So I think we're going to have an even better year. Like, I think I've probably thought over the last couple of years there's momentum building. It kind of feels like, well, maybe we're kind of there. I really kind of feel like there still is. And especially on the women's side. So with Sweeney making nationals last year, with a large incoming class of on the women's side, I'm looking forward to the whole team making it. That's my goal for the team, is that both teams are going to make nationals this year.
This year, going into the season, we have a very strong women's team. We have 9 girls now. So last year we had 5, and we all had to finish like the race in order to like score points for our team. But now that we have extra girls, we'll be able to, like, people will be able to go to their full potential when they're skiing. And if someone falls or whatever, we still have backup skiers. So I think this season we'll be very prepared. We have a lot of good skiers, both men and women. So I think we both have the potential to like make it to regionals, possibly nationals.
We'd really like to kind of build on what we did in my first year. We've got a great new group of freshmen who are making the same transition I did, and I think that with them and with our current team, I think we can do a lot. I think we can do a lot better. I think definitely making nationals would be my main key of success, but I think past that is really growing as a team and as individuals. I mean, we are student athletes here, and I think that we have to take into account that at the end of our 4 years, what are we going to get out of our athletic experience?
A lot of it is on their own, because I mean, we come back and we do a fall dry land, and we've really taken that we've made a lot of steps in that. With the strength and conditioning coach this year, he kind of took on our program and really took on as being like the ski team coach for the full dry land, and they had a great dry land year this year. And I think you're going to see a lot of rewards of that. But outside of that, you show up in September, and if you're not ready to go in September, I don't care what you do over a month or two, you're not going to get yourself into the shape you need to be for the season. So, I mean, it really starts when nationals was over last year. The team stopped racing, but the athletes didn't. They still did some more races. They're still skiing. Some went and did some training this summer out at Mount Hood. So they were continually kind of pushing themselves. We had multiple people on the team that went out to Colorado over Thanksgiving. So those are all things that, if you get to a higher tier program, they may be doing that as a team, but with the program we have here, that's kind of where we're pushing our athletes to do it on their own, and they're doing it, and we're seeing the rewards of it.
This season it was great. We got a strength training coach for the varsity athletes at Babson, which was huge for us, because now we have someone who can give us our workouts on a daily basis, and we also have like the Volt training program, which a lot of us followed this summer, so we were able to know what weight to do and what exercises to do every day, which helped us a ton to prepare before we even came back to school. And then once we came back to school, Coach St. Cyr helped us prepare our strength training programs. We had a ton of new exercises and movements and lifts put into our workout, which was awesome. We're really strong as a team this year. And I know everyone was training over the summer, and we've been training like 5 days a week since the beginning of school year. So we're all prepared for the season, and at Killington 2 weeks ago, we had our fundamentals ski camp, and everyone was skiing really well. So I think that the dryland training and strength training definitely paid off for the season.
We start January 7th with our first race. And I mean, that's really defined as go time, but we really do start way before that. I mean, I would say that in skiing you really have a month and a half of off time where you really aren't training, you aren't doing much. Other than that, you're really doing a lot of weight training, doing a lot of cardio, trying to get ready for the season. I think that with our new strength and conditioning coach, Joel St. Cyr, I think that he has really made a big impact on our training. we've moved away from doing a lot of our repetitive exercises that we did last year, and we've kind of moved into new dynamic exercises where we really exercise a lot more muscles, and we get a better workout through that. And I think that that's going to make a big change. Is going to really lay the groundwork for our entire season.